Hello and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to mark the first vlog of my cutting series. Just called them the cut vlogs, original, I know. But yeah, it's going to follow much of what I did with the bulk vlogs that I did before, following just my journey through going through a bulk. Now I'm going to follow my journey going through a cut to show you the stages that I go through, the parts in which I'll change my training program and my diet, and how just I'm going to be doing it and how I'm going to deal with it really. So it's breakfast time. You know the story by now. They follow the same sort of structure, but instead of having peanut butter toast today, I am going to be having just a Brickley 25-gram protein yogurt along with my coffee. So if you've listened to me before in my bulk vlogs, I always found it a bit of a challenge to try and get calories down in the morning. So particularly when you're cutting, it's always best just not to eat when you don't feel as hungry. The only reason I'm going to be having this is just to get protein in throughout the day, and so there's only about 150 calories in this. I'm going to be going for roughly around about 2,500 calories every single day whilst I'm in this cut with my workouts, and then later on I'll start adding more cardio and things like that to bring this down. I think roughly I've got around about maybe 5 kilos, maybe ever so slightly more, 5 to 7 kilos to lose in order to be looking in the sort of shape that I want to be in. So we'll talk about that more later on in the video. I'm going to tuck into this. So we're done with that. I am just going to get some bits and pieces done, get some work, and then the next time I catch up with you will either be outside the gym or about to have some lunch. Right, so awful sunny. I'll pull this down a second so you can see my face. Right, it is around about 2 o'clock. I have been doing some bits and bobs, personal stuff, for a little bit longer than I intended, and I've only had 150 calories so far today. So I am at the point where I could probably rip off somebody's head. So we're gonna go to Burger King, we're gonna get some food. I imagine I'll be back in around about a clip. And we're back, and I've got myself 2 double cheeseburgers and a large fries. I'm gonna buy a drink there because they're bloody expensive. I've brought myself my own Fanta Aldi special range. Whatever, you get 6 for like £1.29. Try to save some money. There's a top tip. Let's go. And so we're finished with that. I am feeling 10 times better, from the point of wanting to rip somebody's head off to being quite content. And so I'm going to let it settle for 5 minutes, and then we're going to jump into the gym. And so we have finished with the gym. Can I get some daylight so you can see my face? There we go. Yeah, we are finished with the gym. Decent session, nothing too crazy. Sort of cycling myself back, just taking it easy, focusing a little bit more on form at the moment, and then we're going to bump the weights back up again and see if we can try and push some numbers while we're in a cut. There's absolutely no reason why you can't make some progress when you're at the beginning of a cut, so yeah, we'll still try and do that. I'm going to run to the shops just now and get some snacks. to keep me going, and then I'll catch up with you when I'm home and I'll show you what I got. And so we have made it home. The weather outside is absolutely atrocious, but we have been to the shops, we got some snacks and stuff. So what I've got is I've got these breakfast cereal things, just in terms of getting some carbohydrates. The one I was having before was like, had a lot of fat in it, as well as like high carbs, which was what made it such a high calorie cereal. So it was good for when you're bulking, but when you're cutting, not so much. This one's a lot better, purely because of the just high carbohydrate concentration. In the evenings, I'm having one of these yogurt things as well, and then for the breakfast time, I did have one of these this morning, but I'm going to start having these vanilla yogurt pots, and that is purely just because they're so low in calorie. I don't tend to really feel that hungry in the morning, so something small like that, but still getting a decent amount of protein in, is absolutely ideal for me. And then while I'm cutting as well, I'm aiming to try and get around about 180 to 200 grams of protein a day. So whereas before I would normally have higher calorie but not so much in the protein, now I wanted to try and get protein throughout the day as equally as possible. So I'm going to be having the yogurt things like I've just shown you. I'll be having a whey protein on top of that as well, and then my lunch and dinners, it's going to be probably more meat based, where I'll be getting my protein from. But yeah, that's that anyway. I think the plan is to just get some more work done, make some dinner, and then I'll catch up with you when that's ready. And so it is come to dinner time, and tonight we are having a salami, chicken and chili cinnamon pizza, around about 1,000 calories or so, 50 grams of protein. If I add all those up from today, that would take us up to 2,500 calories. And so that just sort of goes to show that you can get away with eating things that are deemed not so healthy whilst in a cut. I will point out that this is not my daily diet. I am really just doing this to prove a point, and I obviously do not recommend that you eat this sort of diet every single day if you're trying to lose weight. That would be ridiculous. But to prove the point that protein and calorie deficit are the only main tools that you need to lose fat and maintain muscle, and you can actually get away with eating things that are deemed not so healthy. But yeah, we'll tuck into this. So we're done with that. I am gonna finish off my drink, I'm gonna catch up on the news and probably get some work done, and if anything changes I will catch up with you then. And so we are at the end of the day. I don't have any whey protein left, and so I'm just going to have another yogurt before I go to bed. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day. Nothing left to do, and I'll be making more videos about documenting my journey along through my cut, so I can share some more information with you guys. I'll be giving you some tips and insight into beginning your own cut if that's what you'd wish to do. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're new around here, please subscribe, and if not, I'll catch you next time.